Hey, Stan Deaton with the Georgia Historical Society. Welcome back. Dispatch is reporting this week from Beaufort National Cemetery in Beaufort, South Carolina, in honor of Memorial Day, which is upcoming. Beaufort National Cemetery is one of 6 national cemeteries established by President Lincoln in 1863 for both the burial and the reburial of United States soldiers and sailors killed in the Civil War in this region. There are over 7,000 soldiers who served in the United States Army during the Civil War who are buried here, including almost 4,500 of them who are unknown. That also includes 1,700 African Americans who served in the United States Armed Forces during the Civil War. There are many famous burials here, as you would imagine, including Colonel Robert Gould Shaw, who led the famous 54th Massachusetts Infantry, one of the first African-American units in the Civil War, into battle at Fort Wagner on July 18, 1863. Those bodies were exhumed from Fort Wagner and reburied here in this cemetery. Their exact grave locations are unknown. There are many other unknown soldiers buried here as well in this national cemetery. In 1987, archaeologists discovered 19 bodies on Folly Island outside Charleston. These turned out to be soldiers of the famed 55th Massachusetts. And on Memorial Day 1989, they were buried here in Beaufort National Cemetery with full military honors. There are over 19,000 members of the United States Armed Forces and their families buried here in Beaufort National Cemetery. Veterans from every American military conflict, from the American Civil War, the Spanish-American War, both world wars of the 20th century, Korea, Vietnam, through the Gulf conflicts, all the way up to Iraq. There are also 2 Medal of Honor recipients from Vietnam buried here as well. Memorial Day has its origins during the Civil War, when members of communities across the country went to their local cemeteries and decorated the graves of loved ones who were lost in that conflict. There are about half a dozen communities in the United States that claim to be the place where Memorial Day originated. Memorial Day really took off after the Civil War and was known as Decoration Day through the end of World War I. The graves that you see here in Beaufort National Cemetery are representative of the hundreds of thousands of members of the United States Armed Forces who are buried in cemeteries large and small across our country, in cemeteries overseas, in the oceans, and in those graves known only to God. They all took an oath to protect, preserve, and defend the Constitution of the United States, and in so doing, help preserve this republic. And it's that we remember on Memorial Day. I'm Stan Deaton with the Georgia Historical Society. As always, thank you for watching.